Good morning, Ibu. Thank you so much for making the time to sit and talk with us. Shall we start the interview?
Yes.
Can you tell us how did you first get into the hospitality industry? Has it always been your passion?
Well, actually, I graduated from a hotel school, so that's the objective of working in a hotel, right? But back in 2004, I had a chronic back pain because I used to lift heavy stuff, probably with the wrong technique. When I did the management training in one of the hotels in Holland. That's why I decided to work in a non-hotel industry. But then in 2007, I was fully recovered. So I decided to go back to the hotel industry and I work in Bali as a salesperson.
I see. That's quite a long journey, yeah?
Yeah.
And Ibu, how would you describe Padma Hotel Semarang to those who have never been to the hotel before?
It's a hotel for different purposes. It's a family destination, a wedding destination, and a meeting destination. It's a family destination because we have family accommodation with facilities such as swimming pool with water slides and also indoor playground. Next month, we will be adding an outdoor playground, also with 2 additional swimming pools and slides, a trampoline, swings, tennis table, basketball court, and also an archery. It's a wedding destination because our ballroom can accommodate up to 4,000 standing. It's the largest hotel ballroom in Central Java. And for meeting, we have smaller ballroom which can accommodate up to 200 seating, and the other 5 smaller meeting rooms for 15 to 50 pax.
As a leader, what do you think is the key to success in leadership?
I think number 1 is a clear expectation. Each of my direct reports should know the expectation of the company. For example, what is the target revenue that we'd like to achieve? And then what sort of operational standard that we'd like to establish? How many hours should they provide the training for their staff? And then after that, I think a leader should build a relationship, of course. So for example, for me, I will include my direct report in a decision-making process. So that's how I build a relationship, by having a constant communication with them. And then I will also check in from time to time to know like how far they've made it towards their target, and then what are the challenges that they are facing to reach the target, and then what sort of support that they need from me. I will always ask. And then I think the last is leaders should give a space for errors.
I see. Makes sense.
Yeah. Making mistakes sometimes is unavoidable. I'm okay with that as long as the team can learn from it and the team can avoid the same mistake from happening again in the future.
Can you tell us the biggest challenge that you've come across throughout your career as general manager, and how did you overcome it?
Well, I'm up to reskilling. So for example, I will transfer a front office person to the F&B and F&B person to the sales department. But normally I will give the required support by becoming their mentor. So some of them could make it and some couldn't, and actually it made me sad. To overcome, I calculated the success rate, and actually the success rate was high. So I told myself at least some could make it, even though some couldn't.
Bu, you have been in the industry for quite a long time. What do you think is the most rewarding or memorable moment in your career?
Every time my mentee got the promotion, it's a very rewarding for me, as if that I was the one who got the promotion.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And last but not least, what advice would you give someone who wants to get into the hospitality industry?
It's always changing. Our mission in a hotel is to make to make the guests check out happy, and to make them happy from time to time. It's different.
Yes.
Because the needs and the expectations of the guests also change over time. So we need to be flexible and adapt to it.
Thank you for your time, Ibu. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's it for me.